Hey everyone, welcome to Keller Acres. Tonight I'm making chocolate eclairs. This is going to be a birthday dessert for my husband. His birthday is tomorrow. Tonight he's out of town, so perfect time to make some birthday dessert for him that he doesn't know I'm making. Then I can surprise him with these. He mentioned not too long ago, someone brought some into the office and he was talking about how good they were. So I thought, how perfect. He's not really a cake guy, so I'm going to try making these chocolate eclairs for him. So we're gonna start with the cream. What you're gonna need for that cream filling is 3/4 a cup of heavy whipping cream, 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, a pinch of salt, 2 egg yolks, and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. We are gonna start by warming the heavy whipping cream in a saucepan, and we're gonna do that just until bubbles start to form. We don't wanna boil it. Then we're gonna remove it from the heat. So let's get started on that. All right, while that is warming, we are going to mix the rest of our ingredients. So we're going to take our 1/4 cup of sugar, pour it in a medium bowl, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 egg yolks, and a pinch of salt. Don't neglect your cream over here too. Make sure you give that a little stir here and there. This is gonna be crumbly. Okay, now we're gonna remove the cream from the heat and we're gonna pour it into the bowl. Whisk together. Whisking until this comes together, almost there. We're gonna pour this back into our saucepan. Now whisk until large bubbles start to form. We want to just simmer this a little bit. All right, this is starting to simmer, so we're going to turn the heat up, remove it from the heat, add in our 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Then we're going to pour it into a bowl. All right, now I'm going to cover this bowl with some plastic wrap. We're going to push that plastic wrap all the way down onto our filling, just like that. Now this is gonna go in the refrigerator for a minimum of 3 hours. Mine is actually gonna go in overnight, and then we're gonna finish this recipe up tomorrow. Okay, now we're gonna make the eclairs. It's the next day. We made the pastry cream yesterday. It's been in the fridge since a full 24 hours. And now we're going to make the pastry shell. So what you're gonna need is 1/3 cup of water, 3 tablespoons of room temperature butter, 1/3 cup of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, and an 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and also 1 egg beaten. I have the egg sitting over to the side because we're not gonna need that quite yet. You're also gonna need your mixer out, whether it's your KitchenAid or your hand mixer, you're also gonna need that. But we're starting here at the stove again. We're gonna be melting the water and the butter together first. We're just melting the butter into the water. And we wanna start with our burner on low. Low heat. We don't wanna have this at a rolling boil. We're just heating it together to a little bit of a boil. So again, 1/3 cup of water, 3 tablespoons of room temperature butter into our saucepan. Oh, also have your oven preheating to 375. Now we're gonna turn our burner to all the way to low, but we're gonna take this off the burner. If you have a glass cooktop, you're gonna wanna turn it off. Now we're gonna add in our flour, sugar and salt, Then we're gonna take it back to the burner and stir, stir, stir. And what you want to happen now is this mixture is gonna come together in the middle and stick to the spoon. So you want it to come away from the sides. This isn't gonna take very long at all. We're almost there. There we go. Okay, just like that. All right, now we're gonna take it over to our mixer. Okay, now we've scraped our dough into this mixing bowl or whatever bowl you're using, and we're going to beat it for 1 to 2 minutes until the mixture is only warm to the touch. Okay, I'm done mixing. It's just warm to the touch now. So we're gonna add our 1 beaten egg. And now we're gonna mix it for a few minutes until it falls off the beater and turns a pale yellow. Okay, we're done mixing. Now you can put this in a piping bag if you have one, or you can put it in a plastic baggie and cut the tip off, or you can just spoon it onto your baking sheet. I am gonna try the baggie trick. We'll see how that works. Okay, I forgot that I have this. So basically this is a little piping type of thing. And so I'm gonna use this. It's actually for frosting. Anyway, this will be perfect, so I won't have to do the baggy trick. So this is a mini recipe, so this is supposed to make approximately 6 mini eclairs. So we'll see how this goes. We're just gonna kind of make it into a little kind of mini cream puff. You want it to puff up, so we're gonna do it just like this, kind of pile it up. Here's one. There we go. Okay, we're gonna pop these in the oven for approximately 30 minutes. Definitely you wanna check on them just to kind of see how they're cooking, because oven times can vary. So we're gonna pop these in the oven and I'll be back in, 30-ish minutes. Okay, my eclairs are done. Or my show pastry is done. I am gonna cut a slit in each side to let the steam out. Try not to burn yourself doing that. Eventually we're gonna be cutting these in half to fill them, but right now we wanna just cut a little slit in each side to let the steam out, and then we're gonna let them cool for 30 minutes, and then we'll be filling them. Okay, I'm back. I decided to go ahead and double this because I felt like these little little ones weren't gonna be quite enough. So I made one more batch and I made just 3, and I made them a little bit bigger. Whoops. So now we're gonna cut these in half and we're gonna fill them with our pastry cream. Then we're gonna dip them in some melted chocolate. So for the chocolate, you're gonna take a 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips and a tablespoon of coconut oil. So there's our shells cut in half. Again, our pastry cream that we made last night. I think they need lots of filling. There we go. Then once we dip these in the chocolate, we'll be putting them in the fridge to set up, and then we will be trying them. So excited to give these a try. My husband gets home tomorrow night, so I'll be sticking these in the fridge and hopefully he loves them. So these are, you want to refrigerate them so they stay fresh, but they only last a couple of days in the fridge. They're thereabouts. All right, got those filled. Have my melted chocolate. I'm just gonna spoon this on. I feel like that's gonna be the least messy way to do this. These look so good. Okay, I'm gonna stick these in the fridge and I will be back once the chocolate is set, and I'm gonna give them a try. Okay, the chocolate is mostly set. Not completely, but I'm gonna go ahead and try one really quick because it's getting kind of late and I'm gonna be getting ready for bed. So anyway, I'm just gonna cut this smaller one in half. I'm saving the bigger ones for tomorrow night for my husband's birthday dessert. All right, here's what it looks like. All right, let's see what it tastes like. Tastes great. Tastes like something you would get at a bakery. So good. Give these chocolate eclairs a try. They are delicious.